Hello, all you hardcores out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Poker's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. I say the things on here you all want to say, all you other YouTubers. 90% of you don't. Right. Where do we start here with this today? Oh my God. My inbox is absolutely chocker. Not on the text messages on the channel, but absolutely chocker on emails. Emails, constantly people banging on about me doing a collaboration with Tyson Fury. Right. So I'm going to nip this in the bud straight away. Why would I want to go on somebody else's channel, for starters, unless they were a pal? All right. So no, there ain't never going to be a collaboration, and he ain't never going to get on here. Well, the simple reason is I'm not Coogan Cassius's mate. No, he's not my pal. When I see Coogan, I'm civil to him, and he's done a lot for boxing. Him and Eddie Hills, they more or less changed the face of British boxing, didn't they? Right? Why would I want somebody on here or go on his channel that said he's going to sexually review Coogan's daughter, who was 3-year-old at the time? So read into that what you want to read into, but somebody with them sort of thoughts or coming out with that kind of thing, if it's in you, it's in you, or if it's done for views, either way, it's quite sick. So I don't know what it is, but no, we will not be doing anything with him. And he works with that PC Gully, doesn't he? The policeman from Rotherham, the Asian kid who took time out because he had heart problems and come from nowhere with a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of subs, over 1 million in it. Average is 20 odd thou. So let the copper and him work together. We're not Russell from Poker's Corner. So I hope that answers your question. There are 3 or 4 people, but constantly, because I don't reply to them, and then let them all build up, and then one day I just go, what's that? What's that? So no, the answer is no. All right, the answer is definitely no. Right, I'm glad we've got that one sorted. I had a little look at Elmer Fudd's social media and Daddy Fudd's social media. I don't see any mention on there about Mark Tibbs, their trainer, from none of them. Nothing. So I'm wondering if all's quiet on the Western Front on that one, or is everything all right? I don't know. Do I care? Well, I like Mark Tibbs, don't I? So, but very interesting. But what I do see is this: there's condoms and there's Bosch doms. Look at that. Order now by DMing Bosch Gram. Bosch Gram. Is that instead of Instagram? I don't. Bosch doms. One Bosch is all it takes. And we've got Daddy Fudd there with big, massive 44 double Ds pointing. I don't know. It's not boxing related, that is it? I mean, I ain't got a problem with helping promote products on this channel, but it'd have to be boxing or sport related. So if there's any companies out there, you've got a product for Poker's Corner, we can push on here. Get in touch, pokercorner@mail.com, and Cameron will return an email and set something up. Not that I'm going to get any anyway, but you never know, do you? But no, I don't think I'd want to be promoting anything like that. It's not boxing related, is it, or sport related? But the dad's all over, and he's near Tim Shell Services over here on a big billboard, laid on settee with tits hanging out in a pair of skiddies or shreddies, where that's what we call them up north. His boxers pull up here, like Tyson Fury's shorts when he's in ring. So no, that's not for me. Bosch doms. There's condoms and there's Bosch doms. Seen him eating a big burger of a day on some short video somebody sent me, and so it is what it is, doesn't it? You know, he eats a lot of Chinese, Cantonese, wobbly knees, pie and peas with liquor. So it is what it is. In other news, though, water's wet. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., a kid fetched up in privilege, former WBC middleweight champion of the world, who lit up Andy Lee. Google it. It's on YouTube. He's been arrested. He's involved in all sorts. Let's have a little look. Have a little look what somebody sent me. Julio Cesar Chavez has been arrested by ICE and is being processed for exportation from the USA days after his defeat to Jake Paul. Department of Homeland Security has announced. Chavez is a Mexican citizen who has an active arrest warrant in Mexico for his involvement in organized crime and trafficking firearms, ammunition, and explosives. Chavez is also believed to be an affiliate of the Sinaloa cartel, a designated foreign terrorist organization. I mean, do you think that could be to do with head trauma, taking punches to head? I don't know. I look at a lot of boxers nowadays, and I think, why would they do that? Why would they make that decision? Or, you know, I obviously look at the Cobra. I mean, some of the conversations I've had with him over years, I think they told me that last week. Clinton, same. Not that Clinton's a bad guy. I love Clinton to bits. He don't get involved in all that social media knackers, does he? I'm wondering if it has an effect with him that lasts to know. Dave Allen, he's another one. Derek Chisora, Riddick Bowe, Roy Jones is even worse, I've got told. James Toney, oh my God. So I'm wondering if it's something to do with head trauma. Because why would somebody that's had millions out of sport and dad's a very wealthy man with a private jet, why would he be getting involved in stuff like that? Does it start with him scoring weed and then meeting certain people and then climbing up the ladder? I'm not so sure, but maybe it might be something we need to start looking at in the sport of boxing. So who knows? There's products out there that deal with head traumas and stuff like that and can help these boxers. I don't know. It's just safety is paramount when a boxer retires. It is what it is, isn't it? So it is what it is. It is what it is, but getting back to the emails regarding doing collaborations, look, if I'd come out with stuff like that about Coogan's daughter or anybody's daughter, especially being 3-year-old, I can't get out of my head what I'd walk up to. I'd be hammered on here, wouldn't I? So, but it makes you wonder what sort of people subscribe to channels like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. People should stand up and be counted, shouldn't they, really? Don't be bothered about people just because they've done a bit of boxing. Do me a favour. So, all right. Philip Stephen Blunt's funeral today, a world-class greyhound trainer from at the P0RK dog track. He's going to be cremated in Essington, and the wake is at the Thai Palace in Wolverhampton today. A class fella, and may he rest in peace. So, Philip, I'm sure all your family and that I'll see you again, but just not yet. That's what I always say when somebody passes away. You'll see that person again, but just not yet. That I don't know. That's something I believe in. I believe we come from somewhere, don't we? But I'm not going to go into that. I'll get roasted. Then we come to Tyson Fury. My God, people abusing me this morning. I've typed my comments on Tyson Fury. Look, Tyson Fury is now saying he wants a couple of warm-up fights. What was he going to fight? You know, warm-up fights, but there's a set date for next April at Wembley with USYK. USYK's not even got Jabbar out at weight yet, and they're already talking about Tyson back in things. He doesn't deserve that fight, does he? How does he deserve that fight? Tell me how he deserves that fight. Hey, he got beat twice. Nobody wants to see that again. It's like Eubank Ben too. I know they've sold 50,000 tickets, so they say, but a lot of them have gone on to ticket marketplaces, but it was a unanimous decision, so it don't warrant a rematch. And Fury got bladdered 9 rounds to 3 2 times against Usyk, and one of them was a 10-8 round because he had a count. So how does that warrant a third fight? What could Fury do any different? Just hope that Usyk got older. It's craziness, isn't it? Absolute craziness. And then we've got these other fights that I've said in other videos that a lot of them are quite backed up at the moment. Cesar-LMANS, that's not a done deal. P0RK, it's not a done deal, that. You know, it's waffle for the sake of chatting waffle. Hunter Pulev were a done deal, wasn't it, for WBA regular? It's not a done deal. Not a done deal. So, okie dokie. That's about it, really. Just a quick one this morning. Hope you enjoyed the channel this month. We've got a bit of traction. I'm having a clear out, haven't we? But we wish everybody all the best. But got Liam coming on next, I think. Ellis will be coming back. Dan from Solihull. Mikey from West Brom. Queuing up to get on here, but I'm trying to juggle 50 plates at the moment. So I'm not happy with my ice bath out there. It's got that algae in it, you know, from rainwater. Should have covered it up, shouldn't have. Paddling pole, that jumping after I've been on a run. It's not an ice bath, is it? But stick some ice in it hard at freezer, we're all right. Get a big Stoke SP, old like a plastic tub, fill it full of ice, throw a few of them in. That's a porky ice bath. All right then. Thanks for liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. Thanks to them people who have been sharing the videos as well. Okie dokie. Come on, booyaka. Max, give me a ring. Can't keep booking Zooms, Max, and cocking off. When's George Fox fight? And Dennis, still waiting for that £5,000 sent to RSPCA. But I'm still training, Dennis, so because you're the type to say, oh, it's on tomorrow and I'm not trained. So I'll keep training for you, Dennis. And we'll get there in the end. I'm Dennis, eh? Not bad for 11 stone 6.5, eh? Oh, peace out.